What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. Quick one on nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. And what a nice blast out of natural gas. Yes, we had this nice pullback that was mentioned yesterday. The price hit the level of minor resistance, which I've been mentioning from last couple of videos. Nicely hitting this anchor after this move we predicted. It's very important to see the price to break above this level. So still bullish as long as we are above 50 and 20 EMA, as long as we are not broken below 50 and 20 EMA. That's a resistance level that has been reacted in the past. That is why we can still expect some deep pullback if we have a condition here before the price will likely to head higher. And that was one of the entry conditions, which is something I'm going to leave for the weekend's video. So for this weekend's video, I'm only going to talk about net gas entries, long-term, short-term expectations out of natural gas, but the prediction has been going nicely from last couple of weeks. Yes, these were some panics. That is what I'm going to talk about in this weekend's video and how we managed to take some entries out of these moves. So I'll leave that for the weekend's video. Start with analysis with natural gas. So price has now just broken above this anchor and just made finally a new high right here. So very important, let this candle close. If this candle come back down, leave it like a wick, something like this. In that case, we are still below the resistance. So that is why it is very important the price must close above 2.375 here on capital.com. I'm going to go through NEMEX and Oanda in a second. Once it is closed, then we have another sign that price will use this anchor as a possible support, pullback, bullish engulfer, and that will also become our pullback entry at the anchor level, an extra confidence. In that case, I'm gonna go long till we are in this level above, which I've already mentioned in my yesterday's video. Have these levels ready on your charts in case you missed it. It is 2.505 goes to 2.610, a level from where we can expect some big and deep pullback, and then we can see a next break above this high. Now it is something I'm going to talk about in the weekend's video, how we can take trades step by step, and I'm only going to show you mostly examples of natural gas, the successful trades we had according to this method. So wait for the price to close. Then with the pullback, we're going to take a pullback entry bullish. Doesn't matter if we have a deep pullback below 50 EMA, exactly like this. You see, you have a deep pullback from this anchor, and then we're going to go long till this area, which I've just mentioned. So keep an eye. Conditions are again very important. Either it's a buy or if it's a sell. We're going to enter the trades with condition. In general, we are bullish, like I've been mentioning from a couple of weeks for a whole month since the price pushed up from here. I was bullish, never bearish long term, and the price is now pushing higher nicely. Next up, we have Oanda. Just made a new high for here on this platform. On Oanda, we have this resistance and anchor level, which I'm paying attention for the possible pullbacks. Now 2.215 goes to 2.258 is an area. Once the price hit this zone, expect a big pullback, and that pullback could be above 50 EMA, from where we can start to look for another buying trade. So expect a pullback here on this platform, and of course if you're going to pull back here, we might see the pullbacks on the other platform as the natural gas move side by side. So in that case, we might see a pullback to this anchor or above 50 EMA for the next possible entries before the price will likely to push up. So keep an eye. It is an anchor level I'll be looking at for the possible pullbacks. Otherwise, if we have a pullback started from here followed by bullish engulfing pattern, I'm gonna go long till here, exit. Once we are broken close above, we are looking at this level, which I'm going to mention in my next video. Oanda, here in the level of resistance right here, an anchor level of resistance, not a major one, which is likely to be broken. 2.247 goes to 2.274. Once close, very important, once close, only then we're going to start to look for the pullback entry bullish. Looking at the fact price just made a new high, we can now start to see a pullback. That could be a deep pullback, bear in mind. And then if we have a bullish engulfer, I'm going to go long again till we are in this level. So I'm looking at this level for the price to possibly push up to by a week or so. The zone above it is 2.386 goes to 2.523, from where we're going to look for the possible entry condition. Now, like I mentioned, for the double bottom major, we have one bottom, second bottom, right here, a push up. Once we are close above, we're going to use this neckline for the possible pullback. For the possible pullback, entry number 2. Now, if this candle just close that is an entry number 2 aggressive triggered, and then price will likely to push up. If you are someone who are not an aggressive trader, once we are broken above, wait for the pullback and retest like a dollar index, which I've just shown in my weekends video right here. Once we are broken above out of this double bottom, retest of this neckline right here, and then push up. So look for the same move here on this platform as well. So that is what I'll be looking at. Just pullback entry bullish till we are in the zone above right here. Next up, we have gold. Nicely managed to push up, and we had a double bottom on 1 hour time frame right here, double bottom major as well, double bottom minor as well, and that nicely pushed up, rejected from here. Let me show you what I've said in my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. Like I said, we can still expect a push up, and gold can also likely to push a silver higher. That could be a pullback for silver before the silver will push down. We have 50 EMA right here. If we have broken over 50 EMA, then we are looking at this level. Like I mentioned, we can see some push up and push down between this anchors above and one anchor below. So for now, if the price break above 50 EMA at this point, we can still expect a price to push up to this level, from where expect another rejection. Awesome. So as mentioned, we can expect some range in this area of consolidation, and we can take some entries which we had right here on 1 hour time frame, and that nicely pushed up. Looking at this bearish engulfing pattern, we can expect another push down and a consolidation, and then push up. Now, until we are not broken above this high and close above, we are not completely bullish for gold, but just a trades in this area of consolidation. We enter here, exit here, bearish evening star pattern, enter here, exit here, bullish engulfing and double bottom pattern right here, and exit here. So bearish engulfer now, and that is what we can expect, another push down from here. So that is what I'll be looking at this bearish engulfer. I'm seeing the price to push down, retest this level again, and then we'll see how it goes. Gonna be risky entry right here, as we had the multiple touches here, and we can still, that is why always keep your stop loss. Looking at that, I'm expecting a pullback out of gold, and then we can see the direction once we have broken above this high. Here on silver, as mentioned, that we can expect a good rejection from 50 EMA. It is not a bearish engulfer, but a valid 382 candle, not one of my entry conditions. So that is why I won't be looking for any entries here. But looking at this bearish pressure, we can see some sort of pullback, could be till 50 EMA, 20 EMA, or could be till this recent low right here before the price will likely to push up. So that's what I'll be looking at. No entry condition in general. Looking at this pin bar, we can see some sort of push down. Looking at this anchor right here, pin bar happened here. That is why you can expect some pullbacks out of silver before it pushes up. So not buying until we are broken above this previous high, and then we're going to start to look at the buy trades only. Wait for that. Look at this bearish candle. We can see some pullbacks towards the downside. Here on crude oil, nicely hitting the targets as mentioned, as we took an entry on 1 hour. As you can see, we are inside of level of support that was mentioned in my yesterday's video. Feel free to mark that and watch my yesterday's video. Now at this point, we have first bottom, which is very choppy. I'm going to mark my rejection zone exactly like this. Now that is something I'm looking on 1 hour time frame, not on 4 hour, but on 1 hour time frame. In this case, if we have a next candle turns to be a bullish engulfing candle, something like this, we'll have a valid buy signal, and I'll keep my stop loss here. Take profit can 1-to-1 initially for crude oil. That is what I'll be looking at on 1 hour time frame if we have a valid double bottom here on 1 hour, or a pin bar will be a weak entry but a valid entry. Now coming back on 4 hour time frame, here we just have a first bottom. We can see a pullback and a second bottom. If we have that, we will have a valid double bottom. So that is what I'll be looking at here on crude oil. That is just a minor double bottom. If we have a bullish engulfer here, that is also a sign the price will likely to push up, looking at this oversold situation in the RSI. So now we are in the buying area and expect the price to push up, but the condition I've just mentioned. Look for the bullish candle here in this area. Once we have that, we are good to go long. Remember, always keep your stop loss, and don't take my words on it. If your analysis are going with my analysis, only then take your trades. Don't take my words to take your entries. This is just my opinion, just my analysis, the way I take my trades. Nothing should be taken as any sort of trading advice. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you're getting value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. See you guys in the next one. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.